Hey folks, I figured I'd try something new today here and throw this out on YouTube. I'm not a big YouTuber. Maybe I will be one day. I don't have fancy filming equipment or anything like that. This is something a lot of people probably come in encountered with, especially since lumber is incredibly expensive now. Plywood's $100 a sheet. Any kind of lumber. When you go into your big box store, the pressure treated lumber is triple, quadruple what it was 2, 3 years ago. This is something my grandfather taught me when I was younger. I've learned a lot of things from my grandfather. He's no longer with us. He passed away a long time ago. But I owe a lot of the handy stuff that I know how to do to him. This here is now if you go into like Home Depot, Lowe's, any of these stores, they'll have what's called like a cull rack, discarded lumber. They'll put it on the side, and they'll discount it a lot because it's either busted in half, it's miscuts when they cut it in the store. A lot of the times it's twisted. The boards are twisted like a piece of licorice almost. And you say to yourself, who the hell's ever going to be able to use that board or that wood? So my grandfather taught me this because when I was younger and they were building houses in my neighborhood, he'd go by after the workers left, and all the scrap boards and all the twisted boards, full-length boards that they would leave by the curb for the garbage guy to come or junk guy to come pick up. He'd go and scavenge all those. My grandfather was a scavenger. He would try to make use of any old thing, make it new again, or make it work somehow. So what he taught me, I watched him do, is he would take these twisted boards, okay? And I would see them, and I was real young. I would see them in the yard laying on cement blocks and all strategically placed with space, air to get in between them. And he would actually screw them together with a lot of screws, these twisted boards. And then what he would do is he'd let Mother Nature take its turn. And what he'd do is he would let them get rained on, as he told me. He would let them get rained on, soaking wet. Then he would let them dry. Then he would let them get rained on again. This went on and off 3-4 times. And then after a certain amount of time, he'd unscrew the boards and let them finish drying out. And the longer he left them screwed together and they get wet and dry in the sun, you could use them for a rifle sight. That's how straight they got. And it always amazed me. And that's one of the millions of things, well, maybe not millions, but a lot of things that my grandfather taught me. And these boards are actually probably better than new as far as being straight. They were really good. So I already started the process here the other day because I'm building a little add-on for my barbecue on my deck. And I got these boards here at the cull rack. And I got them for 70% off. So they were twisted and they got checks, there we go, checks in them and stuff. But I'm going to make them work. So I did screw them together a few days ago. They've gotten rained on a couple of times. They were twisted really bad, really bad. So I'm going to take them apart now. I don't think they're 100% because I don't want to wait any longer. Like I said, the longer you wait, the straighter they'll get. So my grandfather, when he was retired, he had nothing but time to make things work for him. So I'm going to screw them apart here. I'm probably going to put the camera down while I do this. Like I said, I don't have any fancy equipment. And we'll see how straight they are or how straight they got. I know you don't have a reference to see how bent they were, but trust me, they were bent really bad. Otherwise, I wouldn't have did this. So let me screw them apart and, we'll see how it goes.